Hey, everybody. I'm making a list and checking it twice, and it looks like Santa Claus might be a bad boy. hmm Let's do this. Every time. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Late night with the Dago. Welcome back. Great to have you here. Good to be here with you guys again. Oh boy. Like I said, I'm making a list and I'm checking it twice, and it looks like Santa might be the one that's in trouble this year. Oh yeah, buddy, this is interesting to say the very least. Very least. Come on in, guys. Grab a seat. I'm gonna be joined by the lovely Miss No Chains, of course, tonight. Jumping up here with me. The link's in the chat, my dear. Come on in when you're ready. Everybody, come on in. Grab a seat. Grab your coffee, tea, whatever it may be. Please come in here. Have a conversation with Chains and me. It should be well worth your time. Come on, come on. We got 88 beautiful people in here. We got 39 likes. Let's make this like this one definitely got to get out in the algorithm, folks. This is quite interesting to say the least. We got some new documentation drop as of yesterday. Ooh, yeah. So I went and I was kind of, how can I say this? I was kind of like enlightened to it. So I went and looked at it real quick. Well, then, we got some stuff to talk about. That's all I can say. Welcome, dear. Thank you for joining me again.
Good evening, and thank you for having me.
Always my pleasure, and you know that. How are you this evening?
I'm wonderful. We got something to talk
Mm,
about, don't we?
we do, don't we? Don't we? Yes, we do. I know you're excited about this. Well, I don't want to say excited. Excited to talk about this. We'll just put it that way. Yeah.
hmm
This is this is it.
Monumental.
This is interesting. I'll say that much. It's definitely interesting, guys. So grab a chair. Go tell everybody that you know that wants to hear about this. Oof, oof. That's all I can say. I'm gonna give you guys a quick verbal update, real quick, with the Alicia Watts case. Sadly, guys, she was found.
Mhm.
Um, about 25, 30 minutes from her home, deceased in a wooded area near a cemetery. Her boyfriend was arrested and charged with first degree, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So that is what's going on with that scenario. I may look touch on it a little bit tomorrow, but tomorrow, by the way, just so you guys know, is Supernatural Friday. We're gonna have a little fun today, especially after tonight. We're gonna break away from this and enjoy ourselves a little bit, guys, and kick back. So I'm excited about tomorrow. Tonight, whole different story, guys. So thank you all for joining me. We got 97 people, 50 likes, guys. Come on down. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. And let's see who we're being graced with their present this evening. Their presence, I'm sorry. Looks like Bunny Murphy's back. Welcome back, dear Miss Lisa Wilson. Great to see you. Mrs. Kelly, welcome back. Katie Quarters, welcome, welcome, welcome. Canadian True Crime Buff, thank you for joining me tonight. Fallon, welcome back. Good to see you. Gary Epley, hey, what's going on? Doozy, what's up? What's going on? Miss Carolyn Miller, welcome back. Very sad. Yes, it is. Sooner Girl, what's going on? Good to see you. Agent Green, what's up? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Cole the Herd, welcome back. My brother Mikey, hey, hey, what's up, brother? Deborah Thompson, thank you for joining us again, my dear. The Chick Antique, always happy to have you here. Let's see. Rock Chalk, welcome back. Good to have you here. Daisy Dead, what's going on, sis? Thanks for joining us tonight. Michelle Farrow, welcome back. Excuse me. Jen H, great to have you here. Dory, keep on swimming on down. Thanks for joining us tonight. La la la. Let's see. Canadian True Crime Buff, always a pleasure. Marina Girl, welcome back. Good to see you. Riley Nicole, great to have you back, dear. Gemini65, welcome back, darling. Good to see you. Doozy. I love saying your name. Crazy P, welcome back. Great to see you. And of course, the lovely No Chains up here on panel with me. Always a pleasure to have her here. I love her brain. I love her brain.
Thank you
Got a
again for having me.
great brain. Yes, yes. Tara Blue, good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Because more people. Mojo, what's up? What's up? Good to see you, Romont and Mama. Welcome back. Salty Sleuth is in the house. What's up? What's up? Samira Dalby, thank you for joining me tonight. Almost there. Sandy Placence, welcome back. The Brandy B, the OG's in the house. Good to have you here. Shadow Dimensions, what's up, brother? Good to have you. Good to see you. Natalie B, welcome back, darling. Good to see you. Tomboy Charm, always happy to have you here. Mystic Virgo, welcome back. Thank you for all your help in today's earlier show. I appreciate that from all of you guys that were helping out. Firefly, great to see you. Great to have you here. Come on in, everybody. Find a seat. You're gonna enjoy this one, that's for sure. Michelle Farrow, thank you so much, so very much for that first super chat. That is amazing. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. Nomad Life, welcome back. Tash Kolai, good day to you. Thanks for joining me tonight, I should say. It is night here, so it isn't other places. So good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, whatever it is for you. I hope it's good because it's good for me to be here with you guys. So thank you so much for joining me. You guys are amazing, rock solid, the best community on YouTube. That's a fact. And look at that, Fupa. Welcome back, darling. Good to see you. 5 months a member. Good to have you back, Fupa. Great to see you. We miss you when you're not here. That's a fact. That's a fact. And let me do this one more time. Michelle Farrow, I got it up now. Thank you so very much for that super chat. You are appreciated. Just so you know, that was not loud enough. One more time. There we go. Yay, yay. Ivan Montez, good to see ya. Did I get everybody over here? And again, congrats, Fupa, for being a member for 5 months. You've been around longer than that, that's for sure, guys. Fupa's been around here for a long time. Lappin Stark, what's up, brother? Good to see you. 12, what's going on? It's 10:40, but still hot. Yeah, it's cool down here, thank God. But we're supposed to get hammered by a storm, so I hope that doesn't happen. All right, guys. Becky Strider, good to see you. Caddy Sunny, thank you for joining me. joining us. Come on in, everybody. We got some stuff to look at
Mm-hmm.
and talk about for sure. Good Lord have mercy. Kind of thought we were going to end up looking at something, especially after what happened Friday.
Yep.
The hearing was Friday, right?
Mm-hmm.
No. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So after the hearing, I was like, wow, this is crazy. Okay, Mr. Thompson stood up and said, Your Honor, well, I sent a couple FBI agents over to Miss Vargas's house to interview her and blah blah blah. And we were all kind of like, You did what?
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me? What? And I'm banging on my desk, pissed off, and this and that and everything else. Yeah, well, guess what?
This trumps it all. Mm-hmm.
Guess what, folks? This entire case from the very beginning. Welcome back, Draw. So great to see you.
Oh,
It was
hello.
yesterday. Thank you, Brady. It was yesterday. Sorry, I'm all over the place. Um, and Draw, it's so great to have you here. Seriously, Doc Terry, welcome back too. I should have been a vampire. Me too. I always
Mm-hmm.
used to think that. Um, and Altered Soul, great to see you. Thank you, Miss Krampus, Mrs. Krampus, great to have you here. Round Round Robin, welcome back. Lisa and Cannoli, always happy to see you. Cowboy, what's going on, brother? Twizzle Stick, welcome back, brother, to you. Oh boy,
Be
boy,
sure
oh
to
boy.
be sure to hit the like button, please.
Yes, yes, guys, leave me a little in there because I'll be sure to find it. I promise you that, and it won't get lost. I promise you that too.
Mm-hmm.
And it will not end up on my knife sheath. That's another promise. I'll keep it right here close to my heart. Oh boy, oh boy. Give me a moment here, guys. Pull up. Like I said, there were two documents dropped yesterday that I must have missed somehow. Mystical Bandit, great to see you. Kinda almost mystical. I cracked the one side of it when I was hitting it with my hand. So I need a new one anyway. So it's no big. It just gives me an actual reason. Chains knows I need a new desk altogether. So
Mm-hmm.
talked about it. Oh, I don't even know what to say at this point. And I'm super excited for you guys joining me for this. 188 people in here. That's awesome. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I would rather not share this with anybody else but you all because you are the most amazing community ever. You are the beautiful people, as I tell you all the time. Come on, computer, work with me. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. As I said, as of August 23rd, actually, there was certain documents dropped, but there was two more documents dropped after the fact. Okay. And we had talked about the waiver of the speedy trial, the motion to dismiss indictment, motion to file memorandum in support of motion to dismiss indictment. In order to file the memorandum in support of motion to dismiss the indictment, one to two of those documents are very interesting,
Mm-hmm.
and we're going to look at it. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Oh man, I don't even know. Sunny days, what's going on? Thank you for what? Sandy Toes, sunny days and sandy toes. Are you guys hanging out at the beach together? What's up?
That's that's cute.
City Basic, great to see you. P Fox, what's going on? And what are you saying thank you for, Sunny Days? Todd, who dat? Clement, what's up, bro? Good to see you. Layla Stevens, welcome back. Good Lord, I only see like a couple people in here that aren't green. That is crazy. We got so many meatballs in here. We're about to spill the real sauce tonight, you guys. For
Mm-hmm.
real.
Yes,
Just
yes, we
understand that.
are.
Slippery dickory docks. Good way to put it. Um, Afton Forred, thank you for joining us. Come on in. Lost Souls, a true crime. Welcome. Good to have you here. Thanks for joining us. I appreciate you. Hey, hey. What's going on, Sunny Days? Twizzle Stick says, Ian Taylor is straight 200 IQ, moves left and right. I am here for it. Right, right. Telling you, bro. This woman. Bam. Okay. Thank you so much, Riley Nicole. That's a super sticker. All right. Donna says she's ready to spill some sauce. I hope you guys are too. Slipper Sloth, good to see you. Say that 3 times fast. Thank you for joining us. Slipper Sauce. I can't even say it once. Okay. Can prosecutor be investigated for ordering? Good question there, Fallon. Can the prosecutor be investigated for ordering FBI and FBI for intimidating witnesses?
Mm-hmm.
Who has the power and money to order the FBI to carry out orders? You know,
NSA?
can I ask a question real quick? Does the FBI work for the state? Does the FBI work for Bill Thompson?
No.
Who does the FBI work for, Chains?
The government?
Oh, gee. So who has the money and power to order the FBI to carry out orders? Do you have any idea, Chains?
NSA?
Who? Who is that again?
The NSA? They oversee.
Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So, what has the NSA had anything to do with this case at all?
Not that I'm aware of. How about yourself?
Not me. I've never seen an NSA agent talked about once. Have you guys? Anybody?
We're talking about major corruption here, yes. To
I
say the
mean,
least.
something ain't right. And I said that yesterday. I said that the
Mm-hmm.
day before yesterday. Every time I've talked about this case, I said, something ain't right. We've all said something ain't right. Am I wrong? Nope, we're right. And who does the government?
Does
That's a good point, Doc. Who does the government work for?
That's a good one. Anybody have any answers in chat?
Come on, we got this, guys. It's not.
Yes, we're gonna make this a family affair. Let's
Yeah,
get
this
some
is all about
answers.
all of us. Now, here, folks, you guys definitely need to be
Mm-hmm.
involved. Kimberly KB, thanks for joining us. That's right. P. Fox says it. The government works for us. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Cowboy, Department of Defense, the Department of Justice, they work for us. The Pentagon, they work for us. The people, we the people of the United States. Okay. The rich man, well, that's true too, but you know how it works. You know what I'm trying to get at, okay? The Attorney General, MK, good to see you. All right. But again, they all they work for we the people of the United States of America. Same thing that the Constitution is based on and everything else, right?
Correct.
Oh, and now I have a feeling, and now they're in trouble. I'm doing great tonight, Jennifer. Thank you for joining
Mm-hmm.
me, Jennifer. Alphabet agencies. We the peeps. That's right, Mystic. So, let's see what we have here in this stocking that Santa left us. Trying to remember which one it was. I'll just
I
give them
have
both to you.
I
What,
have
honey?
a bad feeling Santa was a bad boy and is gonna get some
Oh,
coal for Christmas.
like I said, we making a list and we're checking it twice. And I don't know, guys. I just something ain't some. I don't know. So let's start with this one, and we'll just move forward from there. We got a lot to look at and talk about, but we gonna do it together.
And we're all going to do this together.
Yep, yep. LA, what's up? You just turned on your TV for the first time, and it was me. Thank you so much for that. I don't know about that one, Nomad. I think that's going to be something we're going to see
Mm.
here in the future. Why does Judge? Judge seems so indifferent about it. That's a good point. I think he's nervous. I'll be honest with you guys. I think he's
Mm.
nervous because this is not something that he's encountered before. Christina K, good to see you. Okay. And I don't think he knows how to handle this. Of course, he's got to keep his wits about him. He can't just let it show that, like, oh shit, now what? You know what I mean? I know, I do too. Everybody's saying they're hearing wind. Is there something blowing through your microphone, hon?
Nah, I'm not
Are
even
you
moving.
are you in a head wearing a headset?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, it could be your breathing. That's okay. No problem. Now, yeah, it's gone. Donna Mondier, good to see you. You got a very good microphone on there. That's all I can say.
Thank you.
Yes. Cindy Kerf, great to see you. Thanks for joining us. We got 241 beautiful people in here. Please make sure you guys are hitting that like button. Let's see. Are we there yet? Hold on. 67 likes. What is going on? Let's make that match, folks. Please, please, let's make that match. Hold on. Here we go. Okay, let me. Miss Dolphin taught me some pretty cool stuff with this that I didn't know before. Ms. Smith, good to see you. Maybe I'm too jaded. Uh-oh, wait a minute. What's that? What's that? What's that? Let me see that. What's going on, Big Ohio Owl? Good to see you. Maybe I'm too jaded. I'm concerned Bill's continued argument that he doesn't want an 11th hour ambush or doesn't want to turn over too much info. So can construct an alibi is projection.
Mm, 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 mm.
No, I don't know. Micro Blue, great to
Mm-mm.
see you. This is interesting, guys. Very interesting. What do we got? 133 likes. That's awesome. I probably had to refresh. Sorry. Thank you guys. We're in the algorithm. We're doing this thing. Welcome, Wendy Wells, Sherry K. Thanks for joining us tonight on our third. Is this the third night we've been live or the second?
Second.
Second, yeah. We're back to doing the late night with Dago shows. So whatever it is, it may be. It may be. So here we are, guys. Again, in the District Court of the Second Judicial District of the state of Idaho and for the county of Latah. Motion to file memorandum in support of motion to dismiss indictment under seal. Third night. Thank you, P-Fox. I thought I did three. Okay. Well, we're going to do a regular thing with these now since you guys seem to like it. Absolutely. Draw Latina. Wonderful to have you here 2 nights in a row. Thank you so much. Witness intimidation and retaliation. Illegal. Isn't it though? Sure is. Draw is so smart. Felisa Cortez, thank you for joining us. All right. So comes now Bryan C. Kohberger. Sorry, guys. Bryan C. Kohberger, by and through his attorney, Ann C. Taylor, public defender, and hereby moves the court for an order to file the memorandum in support of motion to dismiss indictment on grounds of biased grand jury, inadmissible evidence, lack of sufficient evidence, and listen to this one, folks. This one is what woke me up. Prosecutorial misconduct in withholding exculpatory evidence. This motion is made pursuant to ICAR 32, dated the 23rd day of August. Oh, damn.
So ask them, what do they think that's about?
And again, like she said, what do you guys think that's all about? Prosecutorial misconduct, huh? And when in withholding, prosecutorial misconduct in withholding exculpatory evidence. Think about that for a minute. Damn. Willow.
Mm.
There she is. This is the awesome lady that sent me the sweaters, guys.
Thank you, Willow. That was very kind.
It is awesome. I can't wait to hang them up in my office. Seriously. Um, 3DNA. Is this from today? It was dropped on the 23rd, but yeah, they popped up to where like I don't think anybody really noticed them. I did get the email. I have not had a chance to go through it all, and we will talk about that. I don't know if we're gonna make it to that tonight, but I did get the email, Sunny Struck. Thank you. voted me.
Riley, this doesn't have to do with that right now. This is deeper.
Yeah, we definitely ain't worried about that right now. Thank you, Miss Heather, for that. 1 second, folks. I'll put that back up in the thing again. Again, I want to say thank you guys again, once again. For those of you that have purchased things off of the wish list, that you guys have no idea how much that means to me. That is beyond amazing, and I just absolutely adore you guys for that. You're helping me out in ways that you don't understand. So once again, thank you all for that, and I'll put that back in here if I can find it again. Anyway, thank you, Miss Heather, and welcome, Heather. It's great to have you back, sis. I did earn that. That's right, Willow. I earned that crazy sweater. There it is. All right. Thank you again, Miss Heather. So back to where we was. Um, thank you so much, Nikki. I appreciate that too. Randall and Lori Gray, welcome. Good to have you here. All right, folks. Back to what we was doing. Now, this, it that when I first saw that, I was just like, "What?" And I knew that something was wrong when we heard him say what he said, but nobody really like the first of all, the judge didn't say anything, but I think he really was. That's right. What a number, 24. I think the judge was kind of like freaked out. Seriously. I really do think that he was like, "What? Wait a minute," and didn't know what to do or didn't know how to react because again, he's never been approached with a situation like this. So how do you react to something like that? Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Santa effed around and found out. Well, yeah. So there is that. Again, once again, the court hereby moves the court for an order to file the memorandum in support of motion, for those of you that just heard this, to dismiss indictment on grounds of biased grand jury. That's one. Inadmissible evidence. That's two. Lack of sufficient evidence is three. And prosecutorial misconduct is number four, the big one, in withholding exculpatory evidence. Oh, shit. Okay. So that is that first document there. Let's move forward, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And once again, thank you, Chains, for getting my attention.
Oh, you're very welcome.
I was somewhere else in my head, and Miss Chains woke me up.
I needed you to see the truth.
Oh, well, of course. And you know that once I grab these things, it's like, okay. It only literally, I'm a speed reader. So luckily, I scanned this and was like, oh shit.
So let's ask the class.
And I was going live anyway, so
Let's ask
absolutely. Teach, ask the class.
class. Yep.
You do that while I'm setting this up. Go for it.
So, what do you all think this is all about? I see some people were answering correctly.
Raise your hands, everybody. We're going to get an education tonight.
Do you remember what was put in a document that they found later?
Come on. Where did you go? Good Lord.
It starts with the D. Remember what Bad Santa said? How can we produce something we don't have to produce? It had already been stated in the document. They had it. Where is it?
Mm-hmm.
Where is it?
Okay.
The 3 DNA. Absolutely. Where are they?
Good point. Okay.
And Chica, you got
We're
it,
gonna,
honey.
we're gonna go right to this one, guys. Here we go. Did they roll it and smoke it? Oh, they probably should have. It would have been better off for him.
He basically committed perjury by lying.
Laughing stock set in Santa's back pocket. So here we are, state of Idaho versus Bryan C. Kohberger, case number blah blah blah. Motion to dismiss indictment on grounds of biased grand jury, inadmissible evidence, lack of sufficient evidence, and prosecutorial misconduct and withholding exculpatory evidence. Right.
Mhm.
Okay, comes now. Bryan C. Kohberger, through his attorneys of record, and files a motion to dismiss indictment on grounds of biased grand jury, inadmissible evidence, lack of sufficient evidence, and prosecutorial misconduct by withholding exculpatory evidence. It's in an Xmas stocking. That's right, Willow. Okay. This motion is based on the state's various violations during the grand jury pursuant to Idaho Code 19-1001, Idaho Criminal Rules 6.7 and 48, Idaho Rules of Evidence 401, 402, 403, 404, 404B, 601, 602, 608, 701, 702, 703, 708, 801, 802, 8032, 804A, 3, 901, 902, and prosecutor misconduct. Whoa, whoa,
Boom, boom,
whoa,
boom.
whoa. Prosecutor misconduct. Pursuant to Idaho Criminal, thank you, Miss Heather. Uh, Pursuant to Idaho Criminal Rule 6.1B1 and NAPU versus Illinois 360 US .264 1959. Oh crap is right, doozy. Prosecutor misconduct. How about that? Billy, you bad boy. You ain't lying, Nomad. Mr. Kohberger raises 24 issues, folks. 24. 2, 4. 24 issues which are set forth in full in the memorandum in support of motion to dismiss indictment and its attachments.
Egregious is an understatement here.
Okay. Now, Lake County prosecuting attorney via email. Copy of the full. Okay. I hereby certify that a true and correct copy of the foregoing was personally served as indicated below, blah, 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 so on and so forth. Now, what is this here? Lake County prosecuting attorney via email, past service at Lake County. Okay, wait 1 second here. Is that going to give it to me?
Take your time, Dago.
Just want to make sure it's going to give it to me. Or know it.
Excuse me? Whoa, 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 whoa. What am I reading in chat? Whose daughter's missing?
What? What?
Nikki. Not that Nikki.
Michelle?
What?
Your daughter's missing. What are you talking about, hon?
Michelle Farrow. Who is she? Is she in the chat right now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my, I am so sorry.
What is going on, Michelle?
Oh
Is
no.
there anything we can do? I'm serious. Is there something we can do to help Michelle?
Yeah, can you give us like last time you heard from her, who she was with? Give us some more details, please.
I'll set all this down and do anything you need me to do to help.
Exactly.
And how old is she? I mean, good God, Michelle. What's going on? Yeah, I know Michelle Farrell. She comes in here regularly.
Are you able to get up on the panel, Michelle? Do you know how that works?
She was just laughing and talking about an edible. Okay, what's going on, hon? Change is the greatest. Okay.
Thank you.
Are you being serious, Michelle? You just said she took an edible. Okay.
Uh-oh.
I don't want to go forward, but
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. It's
she
up
went
to
missing
you.
tonight, 45 minutes ago in New Jersey. How old is she, Michelle? And why are you, what's going on? This is little
Hmm.
Frankie Frankenstein. What's going on? Did you call the police? Have you done all of this stuff?
How old is she?
Oh, she's 19. That's why she
Oh,
can't.
okay. Okay.
19. So there's nothing you can do if she's an adult.
Isn't
Well,
there a
shit.
time frame to call the police though?
Oh, different Michelle said she took an edible. Okay. She's 19, Daisy. I mean, I would still, at 19, yeah, you can still report her missing if you think she's missing, hon. Even at 19.
Or if you're concerned about her safety.
Yeah, like, do what you got to do, hon. I hope everything's okay. 45 minutes. It's different Michelle that took the edible, hon. Took a walk. I don't know what the laws are in New Jersey. For somebody over the age of 18 in Ohio, it's 48 hours. Or it might be 72. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Caddy. I'm just repeating what somebody said. Ate an edible. Check the backyard.
At this point, we just can suggest that
You
you
just
call the
hope that everything,
police.
yeah.
I mean, if you have
I'm,
concern.
I'm sure she'll be okay, Michelle. Crime Sober says, I know New Jersey very well. Give us deets. I may be able to help. There you go. Yeah, I wouldn't wait to report it either.
Start calling your friends and family, neighbors, people she's in contact with.
Todd said she hasn't come back on. Maybe she went looking for her. Well,
Okay.
Michelle, if you can hear us, if you can hear me, I hope you find her, and y'all have you in my thoughts and prayers. If you can, let us know how everything turns out, please. If you can hear me, maybe she's just not responding.
Yes, please get back with us when you can, okay?
I'm so sorry. That's horrible. That especially with everything that we see on a regular basis. That's scary.
Yes, that's true.
Okay. All right. So I have no idea, Frankie. It's not my concern nor my business. I couldn't tell you, Gloss Boss. I don't know. Voted mayhem. Thank you. Yeah, this is a very wonderful community here. Okay. Anyway, um, again, back to this point right here, folks. Mr.
Mm-hmm.
Kohberger raises 24 issues. 24 issues, which are set forth in full in the memorandum in support of motion to dismiss indictment and its attachments. We're going there next. Okay. Um. Wow. That's all I can say. Um. And this was signed by Jay Logston, like his writing.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you guys see, look at all of these numbers here, guys. The criminal rule, Idaho rules of evidence. Look at all these.
And who's Jay? Can you read out who he is?
Oh, Jay Logston. He's the chief deputy litigator that's assigned. What's up, Coco? Uh, he works with the defense team, guys. He's the one that wrote the. He's been doing a lot of the writing on here, but he wrote the one that took us kind of like a history lesson that we looked at. Okay, I like Jay. I think he's pretty good. All right, moving on. All right, here we go. Wait, I didn't show this one already. Nah, no, 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 no. No, this isn't the one. 1 second. Which one did I read first? This one. Yeah, so it is this one, I think. Okay. Okay, order to file the memorandum in support of motion to dismiss indictment under seal. That's the one. Okay, here we go. I'm a smoker. Gloss, 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 gloss. Order to file the memorandum in support of motion to dismiss indictment under seal. Okay. The court having before it is the defense motion to file the memorandum in support of motion to dismiss indictment under seal and good cause appearing now. Therefore, it is hereby ordered that the memorandum in support of motion to dismiss indictment on grounds of biased grand jury, inadmissible evidence, lack of sufficient evidence, and prosecutorial misconduct and withholding exculpatory evidence shall be filed under seal pursuant to ICAR 32. Okay. Where's the rest of this at, by the way? This should have been dropped too. Hold on, folks. Oh, maybe not. Okay. One second, everybody. Now, this states in the memorandum in support. Oh, did they redact that? Are you serious? What's up, Austin?
Mm-hmm.
Which are set forth in full in the memorandum in support of motion to dismiss the indictment. Okay. Damn it. I hate when they do this shit. Okay, this is the one here. The rest of it's not here. God, that sucks. But, okay, let's talk about this. So, as we know, oh, wait a minute. I got to go back to this again. Sorry, folks. Is this the right one? Yeah, okay. So, once again, Missy Moo, good to see you. Back to what we were saying. Lack, or where'd it go? Biased grand jury. Let's talk about this. Okay. A biased grand jury means what, folks? It means if the grand jury is biased, it means, which we all knew, that we were talking about that with regular jury selection, right? Okay.
That means they're ready to convict him.
Yeah. Like I said, the smear campaign worked. Okay. Basically, in my opinion. Okay. Oh, there we go. Chick Antique. Thank you, dear. Knowingly using fake testimony or evidence to get taunted convictions. Good way to put it. Okay.
That's why
In
she's my partner in crime.
That's why you guys are great. Yes, you are both very good members of this team. You're welcome to jump up here if you'd like to as well, Chick. I would absolutely love to have you both up here with both of your expertises.
Yep, tainted. You're correct.
There's the link in chat, Chick. If you want to jump up here and join us, please do. So moving forward to the next step here, okay? Bias grand jury, which we kind of already thought something about that might be wrong, right? Okay. Inadmissible evidence. So that means that whatever evidence that has been, or whatever, they have certain evidence that is not admissible in court. Why would you have that? Do you guys have any idea what that could possibly be? All right. That's a great point right there. I've only heard one-sided evidence. Thank you. Okay. It's a good way to put it. And the jury are more likely to lean towards the prosecution as well as the grand jury. So the grand jury, basically, they're stating, and we all wondered, what the hell did they show the grand jury that got them to convict on that scenario, right? There's draw. Idaho 608, a witness's character for truthfulness. Interesting. You're welcome to jump up here as well, Draw. If you'd like to speak speak on this at all, I would love to hear your thoughts. Just let me know, ma'am.
Great point, Chica. Something was fake. What was fake?
What could have been fake?
Exactly. Think about that one.
What could have been faked? Didn't know I came to school. Well, law.
We're
Law 101.
teaching. We're
Law 101,
teaching.
folks.
Yes.
Inadmissible, right? Okay. Fake testimony or evidence. Okay. DNA. That's a good point there, Gemini. Was it fake? Was it faked? Was the sheath fake? Anything that how much of this stuff have we talked about that we thought wasn't realistic, that wasn't real, that didn't make sense? How much of this? The pings, Heather saying the pings, any of it. I agree with, you're right, Heather. Every bit of this could have been, any one of these things could not have been real. Could have been faked, could have been, twisted, turned, made to fit to this shape. Gas station picture, whoa. Sandy Plaisance says all of it. We don't know. It could have been every bit of it. The IgG tree. That's a good point, Chick.
Great one.
Very good point. Big time. That's right, Ron John. But we're all wrong, folks. We've all been wrong this whole time, right?
Yep. DM and BF. Testimony.
I definitely believe that Dylan's was faked. Christina K says all fake. What if they planned this? If they all planned this? Wow.
Do you all realize DNA can be manipulated and
It
created in the lab?
sure can. Sure can. Sure can. Not saying that's what happened. This is all speculative theory, folks, okay? Well, the fake bushy eyebrows, those could have been glued on. You're right, Mystic. Any of this. Dylan's entire statement could be faked, folks. And I said, did I or did I not say, we all said, that don't sound like something that a college girl would say. It almost sounds like she was kind of coached, right? Now, we also have the big one for me, though, okay? Prosecutorial misconduct in withholding exculpatory evidence. Now, we all know, based on what we heard from about Bethany, right, that she held exculpatory evidence. I know you know this word for word, Chains. Do you remember exactly what it was? What it was that was said?
That is unique to her experience.
Alone, her experience alone, right?
Alone, correct.
Okay, so there we go. Withholding exculpatory evidence. Now, I'm not saying that's what it is on her side, but
She
the process.
saw, hold on, she saw and she heard as well.
She's the only one. That's on what Bethany's was. Okay, so we don't know. P. Fox said, "Yep, you take snippets of familiar DNA, put them together, and bam." So, inadmissible evidence, lack of sufficient evidence. I can't get past it. Prosecutorial misconduct and withholding exculpatory evidence. I think Mr. Thompson's probably in some trouble, guys. And you know something. You understand this, folks. At least from what I understand, Indigo says so they excluded her testimony. Where is what P said? Sorry, guys. Right there. That is very possible. That does. It's not hard to happen, okay? Not at all. It's 24. If only one sticks, that's enough. Right. That's it. There's 24 pieces of this, guys. 24 issues. 24. It could be any bit of this. So if we think about all of these things, guys, that we've watched, looked at, what's up, Amy Conway? That's a good point. Possible. Very possible, Willow. Where'd it go? I just had it here. Wow, excluded what Bethany saw and heard. Did they? Because if they did, that could be completely what the case is based on, folks. Bethany, we don't know what Bethany saw or heard. She could have heard everything and saw everything, and it's completely different from what we've been told. Can you imagine that? 24. That's right, Layla. 24. This is bad, you guys. This is really bad. Inadmissible evidence. Evidence you cannot use in the case. Lack of sufficient evidence. Meaning you don't have it. What have we been saying for months? Chains, what have we been saying for months with the prosecution?
They don't have anything.
They don't have anything, folks. Lack of sufficient evidence. They don't have any. The DNA, the three other profiles, where are those at? They're gone. But they did have them at some point. They had to have, because we wouldn't have known they existed, right? Where are they? They're gone.
They're in the court documents that they had them.
They had to be, because we wouldn't know that they existed.
Exactly.
This document dropped on the 23rd. Don't ask me why nobody saw it. What did Cole the Herd say? Well, that's another point, Joanna. A witness testimony was coerced by the higher-ups. They didn't deem BF exculpatory evidence relevant. Or they didn't want it to be relevant. Think about it like that. Because it seems like with what we're seeing at this point, and what did I say yesterday, you guys? I said yesterday, I said, it almost seems to me, now I'm not going to say that's what this is, but it almost seems to me like they want this to be thrown out, the prosecution. And why would you want that to be thrown out? Maybe because you don't have a case?
Because what we're seeing right now. That's why.
You screwed up. He screwed up. They screwed
Yeah.
up, folks. They screwed up bad. As we've been saying. Do you guys understand and realize one of two things could happen with this, okay? And I'm scared for both of them, to be honest with you. One, Bryan is completely, positively, without a doubt, 1,005% innocent of this and has sat in jail for 9 months and gone through all of this. His character has been slammed. He's gone through multiple smear campaigns. The propaganda about him and his family has been racked all over the place, and they've destroyed his character, folks. And he's 100% innocent. That's one thing. I'm not saying that's fact. I'm saying, or they really screwed up here somewhere, and he's not, and he's guilty somehow. And if this goes in like this and it's dismissed, guess what could happen? They're done. And it's screwed. I mean, they may have to, they may have to go ahead. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead, hon.
No, you're fine. Or there's a third reason. Who would like to answer that one?
I read the PCA very carefully, word for word, piece by piece. What if the entire PCA is garbage, folks? What if it's, which we've already said? What if that is the what if that's part of it?
Informant.
Rock Chalk said 2-0 for school. Yeah, I was going to say they're going to jump through the screen and eat you alive if you don't give them answers. The Brady Giglio scenario, Iris. Where do we go? Where do we go?
Especially since they haven't talked about it again.
Mm-hmm.
How about all the FBI agents already there?
If that's true, yeah. Draw says that throw out the case, wash your hands of the investigation, make it all go away so nobody looks deeper into the truth. And then, which is a fact, and then once again, like I said the other night, we have 4 kids that lost their lives for nothing. Not that they did it in the first place, but you know what I'm saying? There's no justice for that at all. None. This is insane. I was already pissed off because of what now not to mention we have a prosecutor that is sending FBI investigators to a witness's house in a quadruple homicide, an expert witness in a quadruple homicide. He's sending FBI investigators to her house to interrogate her. For what? That's not interrogation. That's intimidation. I'm sorry. Because she changed and retracted her statement after the fact. So if you can't tell me that wasn't intimidation, there's no way anybody's going to make me believe it wasn't. I don't care who you are. You're not going to make me believe that woman was not intimidated by those agents. And who is he to send them there? He doesn't have that right. How does he have that right? If anybody has the right to do something like that, it would be the judge, not the prosecutor. I'm sorry. I just can't believe that. I mean, I can, but I can't. We've been sitting here talking about this for months, right? And we're all saying this and that. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, maybe we're reaching a little bit because we just don't see these things. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe we're just reaching. Maybe some of these people are right. Maybe we want We want to see the truth so bad that we're just seeing it this way or that way. But damn, guys, here's the proof. Here's the damn proof. Because she's not. They're not gonna draw up these documents if there's not a good reason for it, folks. This is not just because I know there's people that are going to be out there saying, "Oh, she's playing a game." She can't just do this. You have to have truth behind these things. You have to have proof behind these things. 24, folks. That's a big number. It's an even number. 24 instances. That's a lot. That's a whole lot. And like Chick said, you only need one. You only need one good one. Poof, it's out. This is insane. And that's exactly what I'm saying. Mona's smoke. And I've been screaming this too. Those poor families. This is sad as hell. Completely sad. They leave. First of all, they lost their child. Okay, that's horrific enough. Then they put justification of losing their child in the hands of the state of Idaho, right? And what happens? Here we are. This is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. This man, like I said the other day, I used to have a former respect for him because of what he did and that he was good. And look at what is he doing? What is he doing? He's retiring in January, right? It seems to me that he just don't care. I'm just going to get through this however I can. Maybe I'll have it thrown out. Who knows? I'm going to do this or do that. Or I hate to see that. I hate to say this, you guys. I hate to say this. This flopped into my head a little while ago. I do not go down these rabbit holes. I don't go down these rabbit holes, folks, because I don't like it. I like things that are based on fact. But how much fact at this point have we really seen? Let me pull this down for a minute so you can see me better when I talk. How much fact have we actually really seen?
I wouldn't be surprised if he resigns.
Well, they may give him an option.
Yep, think about that one.
I hate to say this. I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theorist at all. But seeing what we're seeing right here, seeing what we heard the other day, it looks, and I said this, I said it almost looks to me, if I didn't know better, it almost looks to me as if he was trying to have this thrown out maybe, or here it comes, folks. Did somebody hand him off some money?
There comes the money. You're
Did
absolutely
they?
correct.
Did somebody hand off some money somewhere? I don't like going down these holes, guys, but damn. What choices have we had? At this point, I could very well see it. That's it. Follow the money. You got to think about this for a minute. If we're gonna do this, let's think about it. Yes, it is conspiracy like. I understand that a whole bunch, guys. But this man is retiring in January, right? I'm sure he has money, but he's a prosecutor. He's not a high rolling attorney. He's a prosecutor. He works for the state of Idaho. He works for the Moscow, the city of Moscow, whatever you want to call it, okay? Everybody wants to retire with a nice hunk of money in their pocket, don't they? Everybody wants to retire and go enjoy themselves for the rest of whatever life they have. And you can't really do things anymore without having money. We don't know what kind of a pension this guy got from being the state prosecutor. We don't know what he had put away, what nest egg he had. We don't know this, that, or anything else. He may not, I don't know what prosecutors make or, in small towns like this, but I'm sure they make okay money. But people want good things for themselves, especially at the end of their life, the end of their careers. They want to enjoy themselves, go on cruises, buy a boat, buy an island, or go hang out on an island. You know what I mean? Just crazy shit like that. You can't do that without this. And if somebody said, here, make something happen with this, you can't say that you never heard of shit like that happening, guys, because we have. We looked back at some things a while ago. God, my hand's itching. Am I getting money? Good Lord. Um, we looked back at what law enforcement was making as far as salaries and stuff go. Do you guys remember that? Do you remember that, Chains?
I do.
You remember how much they were making?
Mm, a
Exact numbers,
pretty
I'm sure.
a pretty penny.
A lot.
56 56,000 and above yearly.
To be patrolman.
Just to be a patrolman, yes.
The Chief Fry, he made a good penny. A good penny, okay? Too much. And some of these other officers were making like double salaries, guys.
What
I
you would
remember.
see in Atlanta or in a big city, you know?
Yes, yeah, and this is little old Moscow, Idaho, 85K and up, exactly, chick. There was a couple that were up over 100,000. Also, we had the state. What we also looked up? Idaho State Patrol with Thompson. He made a really good amount of money.
Yes.
Okay, I mean,
It starts somewhere, guys. So if you're
yeah,
gonna really follow the money, you got to go with government, you got to go with the mayor, you got to go with your political leaders, attorneys, judges, all of them. They all get into corruption somehow, some way.
it
At
doesn't
some
take much,
point,
guys. Just a little bit
mm-mm,
of this. That's all it takes.
money,
The
money.
thought, the thought of being able to retire and live comfortable for the rest of your life, not have to worry about anything. Buying a boat, going cruising the Bahamas, doing this and doing that kind of stuff. It's got you put it in somebody's head. Guess what? And this is all you got to do. Just let me grease your hand a little bit, okay?
That's another good point. The U of I can pay. Yeah, they could.
Wait, say that again.
The U of I could pay money out to
Of course.
cover.
Shh. Quiet. Don't talk about this. Make this happen. Make this go away. Shh. Okay.
Okay, boss, I will.
Yeah, that's it. Here, grease this. Here, this. We got to be quiet because this is where all this money comes from. I've been telling you guys that. This town is run by that college. This town runs because of that college. If that college didn't exist and it wasn't making its money, that town don't exist. Neither does the government, law enforcement, mayors, prosecutors, judges. None of that. It doesn't exist if the town don't exist. So they got to keep the college happy because that's where the money comes from. In this whole, I've said this, guys. Yeah, I remember that. That's what I was talking about, Molly. We looked at this. Molly sent me the wages and earnings and bring home for the officers a while back. Yeah, honey, if you have that, send it back to me again. I want to show them real quick. You guys, it was crazy. It was, and these are patrolmen, and they're not even that good. We've seen that firsthand, guys. Do you think they're gonna make other arrests? I don't know what's gonna happen at this point, Carrie, because with this being said, now we have to know what these 24 things are. We need to know that, okay? It's obviously not redacted. It's been redacted from this part of the form, but we need to find it.
And here's something else to think about. A lot of those spouses work for the city and county as well.
Yeah, well, Fry's wife works for the clerk's office, and there's been more that we've heard about as well. So this town is run by itself, you guys. It comes from within, and it's not healthy, guys. It is not healthy at all. The town has a very dark, rotting heart, as I'll put it. Okay, and it's all about itself. It's gonna implode, is what's gonna happen. And what happens in situations like this is that's when, like, a small town like Moscow has all these problems. I know this because I've lived outside of a town that's dealing with the same thing. A small town like this, when the government is corrupt and it doesn't run right, and they find this and they find that out and blah blah blah, that's when the state comes in. Now, I don't know if that would be such a good thing for Moscow if the state came in, but the state will come in and take over, and they take control of everything. Okay, Molly, no problem. So, yeah, and Coco's right. Yeah, there's people in there holding dual positions. Okay, that's a fact. It's not cool. And they're
And don't
paying
forget.
these people insane amounts of money to do these things. And I even said that Julie Fry should not be in charge of anything that has anything to do with this case. You know, selecting the grand jury, being in charge of that, or not, or having anything to do with any of the documentation either. I'm just sorry. That's a conflict of interest.
And don't forget about the secret society stuff too. Sworn to secrecy.
Uh huh. Which starts with the frats and the sororities, the Greek life, okay? But it rolls upward, folks. It rolls upward because all of these, when these people grow out of the fraternities and they move ahead in their lives and become governors and senators and lawyers and doctors and this and that, well, they're still part of that fraternity and sorority. They pay dues. They're still part of it. And they move into these other scenarios, okay? uh I don't want to say secret societies, but like
The Masons, for one.
Masons
Everybody
and
knows about them.
skull and bone societies and stuff like that. Okay, shh, hush.
Quiet. Yeah, exactly.
You're right. That's what I'm saying. This is what happens. Okay, and they're running these governments, guys. These small governments. This is all bad stuff. Every bit of this is bad stuff. And at this point, I hope the old boys club. Exactly, Irene.
You can't rule out churches either, guys. They're
No,
very much a part of it as well.
that's where the money goes. Got to keep it looking good. You know, we got to keep God out there. You put God in front of something and you hide behind God, guess what happens? Nobody's going to challenge you. I think he was. Wasn't Bill Thompson a U of I frat guy too?
Yes,
Yeah, I thought
he
he was.
was.
Yeah, he was.
And
There were a lot of them. A lot of them were.
he was Sigma Chi, as a matter of fact.
And yeah, Bill Thompson was Sigma Chi, and there was somebody else in there that was too. I thought.
Fry.
Okay.
The
The
Payne
pain.
brothers.
Yeah. Yep. See, keep it in the family, folks. Fry, Green, all of them. Everybody we've seen. In fact, let me show you something here. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. I'll give you $1 if you know who that is.
I'm reading the chat.
1 second. 1 second. 1 second. All right, let's take this down here and bring this up. In fact, let me show you something here, guys. Real quick. I want you guys to play a little, kind of a little guessing game, kind of. It won't be hard, though, I promise you guys. You'll be able to figure it out, and I'll help you right along with it. Yeah, it is very creepy, isn't it, Nomad? Sigma Chi for life. And the same goes for the sororities. You guys know that. Once they're in, they're out. Thank you, Mystic. You got it. Fire Marshal Bill. Let me show you something. One of Jim Carrey's.
Oh my gosh, not. Oh,
Let me show you something.
he's hilarious.
Oh God, yeah. Yeah. Okay, hold on. This is a little different. but you guys will get the point of it. And we, I don't know about Captain whatever his name was that retired shortly after this all started going down.
Lanier.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you. I don't know if he was a frat guy, if he was an Idaho guy, whatever. I don't know, but why not at this point?
All I can suggest is you guys need to do your homework. Really.
We've been
It
doing a lot
sounds
of homework.
so important.
Okay, folks.
Of the Moscow Police Department.
Here we go. I want you to visualize something here. I want you to see something here. Well, yeah, me too. Linear has always bugged me too, crime solver, and I wondered. Let draw right. The town is inbred, basically, in a sense, like within itself. They've kept themselves together. It's almost like a damn cult. I hate to say things like that, but it kind of
Yeah.
almost is. You know what I mean?
It reminds me of the series Twin Peaks in so many
I've said,
ways.
yes, I said that how long ago? That's exactly what it reminded me of. Instead of one girl, there was four. So, all right. So we have Chief James Fry. This is the police chief for Moscow, folks. We all know that. Okay. All right. Did I do this right? I think I did. I want you guys to see a few things.
I'm going to be reading from my notes today because I want the information you received to be extremely accurate. We know you have questions, and so do we. That is why we're here.
What? Echo? Oh, yeah. Sorry. Evie, yes. It's like Truckee, California. You're not lying. With the Cali Rodney case, it sure as hell is.
That
Very
too.
close to it. Stepford, Idaho. Another good way to put it, crazy.
Hi, Rolo. Are you muted?
Sorry about that. So, okay. So, again, we have all these people that we saw at the press conference. I'm right here. Sorry, guys. We have the chief. We have Scott Green, the university president. We have, or whatever his title is. We have also uh, the prosecutor, Bill Thompson. We have all these people that we've seen at these press conferences that are all part of this town, this government, right? And they're all the ones in charge of this case, and they're covering all this. They all come from this town. They all went to this college. They all were part of the fraternities. I wouldn't doubt if the women that are part of the government were in the sororities at that point. I really wouldn't. I know that sounds a little bit reaching, but I'm just saying. With everything we've seen in the past 3 days, nothing surprises me at this point. Okay, nothing at all. These are the leaders of all of this. They're the ones that are in charge. They're the ones that people look to for everything. And what are we? The prosecutor, the state, okay, the prosecution, the prosecuting attorney. We just saw. What did we just see? This is crazy. This is crazy, folks. It is absolutely crazy. And yet, have we yet seen nor heard Bill Thompson, Olive Oil, I don't know her real name, the other woman, the blonde, any of these? Have they stood up and said, okay, guys, here it is. This is all you need. This is the evidence. This is the big evidence right here that's going to put Bryan Kohberger in that house. This tells us how we know who Bryan is. This tells us what Bryan was doing that night. This shows him in the house. This shows him with the weapon in his hand. This shows him in that car. Have we seen any of that once from the prosecution? No, we haven't. And at this point, after seeing what I just saw, you know why I think that is? Because this doesn't exist. I don't think any of this exists. None of it. I hate to say this. It's almost like a giant scam.
Like Eddie said, by design.
By design. I swear to God, they're making this up as they go on. Every day.
I'm starting to believe that they're watching YouTube and social media and Reddit and all that, and they're just going, writing their story out by what they're reading.
At this point, guys, they need to shut the city of Moscow down. Like, shut it up. Close it up like they did Centralia, PA. Shut it down. It's on fire. Centralia, PA is on fire underneath that, you know, that town that the movie and the video game Silent Hill came from. It's based on Centralia, Pennsylvania, because the underground of the town is on fire. So is Moscow, Moscow, Idaho. It's on fire. It's burning from the inside out, folks. This is scary.
Now remember when they pulled the Discovery or with the apartment in Pullman, what was stated in it? This is going to pose imminent danger to the public and law enforcement. This is why everything has to be gagged or sealed. Think about that one.
Well, and this is they gagged all this because they knew imminent danger. How about that?
It's gonna cause a riot.
It's a threat to the public. Exactly, Tick. Right. Well, more than a riot. In my opinion, and I'm not an attorney, not law enforcement. I'm not anything. I should be a paralegal at this point from what I've been doing for a year, 2 years.
I agree.
But at this point, guys, this doesn't exist. Somebody needs the state or the federal government needs to go into Moscow and grab it and just lock it down, get rid of everybody, and start over. This is crazy. I've never seen anything like this in my life. And the scary part is this is spreading. It's not just Moscow, okay? This is happening in all these other small towns. So in turn, this town can do whatever the hell it wants, or well, it could. Not thinking that somebody was going to catch on to this, because why would they? Why would anybody look into the governmental rule of a town, of how it's run and who runs it and what they're doing, so on and so forth? And we're new, folks. We're new out here, okay? We're new. We haven't been here for a long time doing this kind of stuff. You know, YouTube was a bunch of people acting crazy and doing funny things and recording it and putting it out on a video platform for everybody to see. And then somebody decided that true crime was a good idea. And we got rolled up inside of it. And we started, there's a lot of smart people on this planet, guys. A lot of them are right there here in this community, okay? And at that point, we started critical thinking about these things and looking at every little piece of it, because, you know, when we first started off, it was a hobby. We're all bored with life. So we jump in and start doing these things and looking at this and tearing things apart because of things we know. We're smart people, and we read laws and we read, different things that go on in different cases, and we attribute that to these cases by case by case by case, and we learn things, and we watch experts talk about things, and we talk to we have those people involved in these communities. We have an amazing doctor in our community right now, two of them actually. Draw Latina, Doc Terry. I mean, we have people like that. We have attorneys, Yoli Yo-Yo. Did I say it right? Yoli? Yeah. Yoli. I'll just say Yoli. Anyway, we have Bob Motto. Okay. We have attorneys. We have doctors.
We have
They're
Peter. We
involved in
have
these communities.
Andrea.
Yes, Peter, Andrea, all of this. They're all in these communities, folks. And they're all sitting back going, you seeing this? Because I'm seeing this, and this don't look right to me. What's going on with this? And then they go back and they look at their books and go, yeah, no. And here we are again. And then so we're watching that stuff and we're learning more and more and more ourselves to where we're becoming, like I said, I could almost probably be a paralegal at this point. So could Chain, so could Chick Antique. Those two should be investigators, in my opinion, completely. And they didn't count on us being here, folks, when these things happen. They just, YouTubers are stupid. They're idiots. Uh-huh.
And
Yeah,
then you get infiltrated with what? Bots and trolls and moles. Because they don't want the truth out.
Every time
Distractions.
you're right. I agree with that. Every time we start talking about something and we get to where it looks like something makes sense. You guys haven't noticed this? It's true. Something starts to make some sense because this never made sense from the beginning, guys. Never. Okay. But when, people like Jewel.
You're getting the.
Wait a minute. What the fuck?
Child abduction or bad weather.
Bad weather. Bad
Mm-hmm.
weather. Hold on, guys. I had to look at something. What time is it? 11:55. Shit.
Tornado warning, huh?
Uh-huh. I don't hear any sirens. Yeah.
Time is expected.
It wasn't. It's not an
Really?
Amber Alert. It's not an Amber Alert. It's a tornado. 1 second. And my wife is sound asleep. I can be able to get her up. Just a minute.
Somebody pull his radar up and check that area.
What I'm doing. Oh, shit. That's what I'm doing right now. Hold on. Hang on a second. I'm here, guys. Give me a minute.
You notice that, huh, Patty? Irene, that's cute. Is it Irene? Solving it from the bathtub, huh?
All right, we got a tornado warning coming in Cleveland, heading east towards us. That's why it went off.
Okay.
Hang on.
This warning runs for another half an hour until 12:30 a.m. It includes just the western part of Trumbull County, including the New Falls area, Southington, and towards Mesopotamia.
Shit.
As well, you are not in this tornado warning in Warren and Niles, Gerard, Vienna, and the rest of our TV viewing area. But that may change before the evening. The overnight is through. But again, tornado warning until 12:30 for this storm that is still a ways away. The tornado warning actually extends all the way back to Cleveland. They're going to issue big tornado warnings overnight tonight.
Okay, everybody. I hate to do this, but I'm gonna need to bring this down for tonight, just because I gotta
Yeah.
do something to be safe here.
You have a basement?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Well,
Nothing's hit us yet. Fairport Harbor and Timberlake tornado rotation. Don't die. 509. I live near Kent and worked in Akron. Okay. Yeah, we got Cleveland. It's heading east from Cleveland. That's I'm right in the center of that. So hopefully,
alright.
it goes by us, guys.
But it's better to be safe. Take care of your
Yes.
family.
Pray if you will, if you don't mind.
We
Thank you
will.
for joining me tonight, everybody. I do appreciate you guys. I love you all very, very much. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Where is my? There it is. I love you guys so very much. Thank you for joining me tonight. Keep all these things in mind that we talked about. It's very interesting.
We'll talk about them at a later date. This is more important.
Well, I mean, we got some little bit of time, but it's getting closer. So, thank you all for joining me. Again, I love you guys to death. I really do. Change. Thank you so much for joining me and helping me out with this, my dear. As always,
My
guys.
pleasure. You go take care of your family.
See you guys on the other side. Hopefully, have a great night.
Good
I love
night.
you guys to death.